Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. Let's get into Caught in the Act. Let's go. Okay, y'all, this is Vonda. Vonda is the only child. Her two parents have passed away. When she finds friends, she tends to hold on to them. She went to school for elementary education, but she is currently now a comedian. So Tammy's like, why are you here? Brian is a friend of the family that she's known a long time. She said she sought him out, right? Get this. They have been together for 20 years, but only seriously for the last 5 years. They were once engaged and they once lived together. It's a lot. Then she tells Tammy that Brian was a journeyman, but she found a card where he is a male exotic dancer. He is 45 years old. 45! Child, Tammy said, you have not been with this stripping ass man for 20 years. Baby, his name is Butter in the exotic world. Insane! The reason Tammy is looking at this woman like this is because Vonda is delusional. She said that he flirts with everybody and they were once in a casino and he left and didn't come back to the next day. She said that some women got a hold of his phone and started sending her messages that he had their underwear and they have been sleeping together, right? So then she says, you know what? He's been showing a difference and I know everything is okay because I am good in the bang bang area and I satisfy him and he doesn't need to go anywhere else. Tammy's like, girl, every time I point out a red flag to you, you find a way to make it right. She was like, oh, it's okay. He buys me flowers. Girl. Child, so Tammy asked her, why do you want to stay with him, right? She said she doesn't want to lose him. The good part of him, she doesn't want to lose. And Tammy said, I don't want you to be holding on to him because of the grief of losing your parents. She said that when she was going through her parents' transition, he got her nails done, he kept her hair done, he paid the bills. But Tammy's going to help her, so let's get into it. So, child, on the first day, they follow him to this club. It is a exotic club, right? He's inside, he's doing his job, butter to the stage, you know what I'm saying? Then once he leaves this job, he goes to a house. Now, he went to this house all night. So they left and came back, and him and this lady are coming out of the house the next morning, and they're on their way to a restaurant. So she's asking, have you ever been to Mexico? He's saying it's on my bucket list, and all of that good stuff. Then he says, bring your sexy A here, and they start to kiss on each other. Okay, child, she's in headquarters. Tammy has introduced her to Ken. Ken is here to help her process anything that she sees on this video. So this is the first day, and they show him going into his job. So she is outdone when she hears welcome Butter to the stage. I mean, outdone, honey. So her and Tammy are outdone and cringed out with him dancing and picking up the dollars, right? So then she says, after he gets his money, he goes to this house. Now, Vonda has no idea whose house this is. Child, so she said she had to see the lady close up because she didn't know who she was. So they get in the restaurant and sit down. He says, Daddy, hungry girl. She said, that's RONI. Girl, come to find out, RONI is a fellow stand-up comedian like Vonda who has swooped in and took her man. Baby, as she is sitting here listening to this heavy conversation, RONI said, oh, I'm so glad we eat because last night, baby, you gave me that work, right? And then she said, do you think that she knows or has any idea about us? He said, I don't know. She's tired of pretending. He said that Vonda is getting on his nerves because she is messing up his money and she is doing way too much. Baby, Ken is kidding. Baby, she is sitting here listening to him talk about how much stress she is. He talks about how much she drinks, how he can't take her anywhere, and she's always cutting up and always causing him to lose money. And he is tired of it. Child, when he said this, Ken was like, what? Now, what I forgot to tell you is that when Vonda had come into the headquarters, she had bought Tammy some yellow roses to appreciate her. And in this moment, she said, I just wanted it to be wrong. Child, she reached over there and got them flowers. I just wanted it to be wrong. I didn't think he was gonna betray me like this. Look at Tammy and Ken. Baby, she done threw them flowers all over the place. Tammy said, why you had to throw my flowers? And then Tammy is talking to her and she's like, why are you in shock? Like, I don't know why you weren't prepared for this. Like, he's doing these dances out here with all these women. You know that this is a breeding ground for infidelity. First of all, they're not even married, right? But he is definitely cheating on her. What did I say at the top of this? Ken said that you are delusional, right? You want something to be something that it's not. Your misinterpretation is off the charts. Then, child, they play this. Now, Brian has gone to RONI's stand-up. RONI said, I was a side chick for so long. And she went on and on and on. Vonda's like, nobody's laughing at her. Nobody but Brian. Child, so Tammy was like, you have made the conscious decision to ignore red flags, to ignore how important you are in a relationship because you wanted a relationship. I'm paraphrasing. So what did she choose? A takedown. Let's get to the takedown. So when they pick her up, right, she said that maybe I'm in love with being in love. And Ken and Tammy are trying to tell her, like, there's a lot of signs that you ignored because of what you wanted. You couldn't see past what you wanted. So she wants to know, you know, did you love me? Why did you do it? You know, all the regular stuff. Now, they showing this to Vonda in the van. But what I can't show you is that Brian in his little sailor suit, when he finishes with this lady, he goes on up here to RONI. And what does he do? He takes RONI's legs and put them up over his shoulders, okay? And he proceeds to go downtown. Baby, that was it. Do you understand me? Vonda got up out of the van. So I was trying to figure out what was Vonda doing. I thought she was changing her shoes or something. I thought she was getting ready to get herself together to go in here and just break all this up. Baby, she pulled some spray paint out and spray painted Brian's car. Tammy said, what? This has never happened. Now, I need you to focus. Squint your eyes so you can see what's really going on here. This is the cameraman. This is Vonda. And over there to the right, this is Brian bent over in front of RONI, baby. He is doing his job, baby. So, child, Vonda run in there. They hold her back. This what we doing now. RONI the one up talking about some blah, 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 blah. What does Brian do? Leave out. Baby, so Tammy has introduced herself. She said, you all have been under surveillance. Brian, under surveillance. Brian said, this is some BS. And she was like, we've been watching you. We've seen you out with RONI. We know what's been going on. You've been under surveillance. He like, surveillance? Baby, RONI is all about it. Baby, then Tammy took him outside and showed him his car. He is pissed. And this is what he said. This is what he talking about with Vonda. She does too much. Ooh, he is 38 hot. Ken is in here trying to calm Vonda down. She is out here, RONI is out here telling Brian that you have given this woman everything. This is what I've been trying to tell you. She's a mess. Child, Brian said, this is what I'm talking about, right? She always do this kind of stuff. She get turned up. She not paying any of the bills. And he said, I'm tired of her. Then she was like, well, why are you tired of her? Child, come to find out, Vonda is an alcoholic. Tammy was like, wait a minute. She left that out. But in the beginning of the conversation, Vonda was telling Tammy that he flirts with everybody, even at the liquor store. Tammy is outdone. He was like, yeah, she real bad. She drinks a lot. Child, RONI has come up here trying to get the business together. Say, are you going to handle this, right? He said he is with RONI because she's more laid back. She understands his dancing. He understands her comedy. And this is somebody that he can be with, right? Tammy's like, of course, why don't you tell these women what's going on? But RONI has been here for a hot second. She just been waiting on a moment like this. Child, when RONI came up there, he said, this the woman I want to be with. Look at Tammy. Child, and Ken asked Brian straight up, like, do you love her because she loves him? He said, yes, I love her. Vonda. Then RONI is over here. She's like, look, Tammy, I messed up. I should have waited. I messed up. Tammy said, that's all I want. I wanted you to take accountability. Child, they sitting here in front of Vonda face like, bye, Vonda, we got it going, right? I'm sorry. She apologized. He kind of did a little bit. Look at this fool. But Vonda has stopped drinking and her and Brian are back together. Bye, y'all.